And now, a word of faith from Bishop Barra.
There is no greater pain than the pain of injustice. It's like you plant, you sow, and somebody else reaps. You work, but you don't know where the money goes. Money comes, money goes. It just disappears, vanishes like smoke. There is no greater pain than the pain of injustice. And if you say that you believe in God, but your life is a miserable life, God is not there. Even people say to you or ask you, where is your God? You name yourself a believer. You went to the church this Sunday. Yes, this Sunday you went to the church. You were there praising and worshiping the Lord. But look at your life. This Monday, you do not know how you are going to put food on your table. This Monday is a due date of a bill to pay, the due date of your rent, the due date of your mortgage, and you do not have money to pay. You have been living a miserable life. You have your wife, your husband, now your spouse walked away with somebody else. You have this pain of injustice. And this is what you are going to do. You are going to present your case, says the Lord. Present your case, bring forth your strong reasons. The strong reason is your faith. You are going to present your faith. This month, next week, Sunday, September 17th, will be a great day of justice. Justice will be served for you at every universal church. This church is opened every single day. However, next week, Sunday, we are going to be before the throne. We have a throne on the altar, and you are going to come before the throne of God. You are going to present your cases, what the human being could not do, what the human power could not do, the power of God will do. This is the throne I'm talking about, the throne of justice. I'm going to show to you the case of this gentleman. He suffered injustice in his love life. Yes, his love life was a picture of injustice. When he came to the throne of God, he presented his injustice, and now he is married. Even his wife, who was a foreigner, she's here, they are happily married. His life was transformed. What about yours? What about your love life? Come to the throne of God, and he will serve you justice. He is going to grant you justice. There is nothing that God cannot do. In his life, justice was served.
My name is Sabiki, and the injustice that served in my life was that I came from a failed marriage, and from that failed marriage, I continued to try to gain new relationships with different women to start over again, and these relationships would just end in failure. I continued to try for these relationships, and with them ending in much failure, I said, you know, I need to focus more on a relationship with God. I didn't necessarily know how, but I knew that I had to focus on that before just trying relationship after relationship. I remember the pastor saying to bring all your problems, bring those problems to the altar and bring it to the court of God. And that's what I did. I just didn't put it on the altar. I prayed, and I put everything that was burdened to me on the altar. Well, this is the result today. My then friend, we fell in love, and we got married in Brazil, and we then went to the immigration process, and the immigration process itself served different issues. When we place the the immigration paperwork in, the form or what we use to help us get the information through. They lost the information and didn't tell us. Also, that there were some family members that did not feel very good about myself and doing what I was doing and gaining this new relationship. But we stayed fast with it. We used our faith here in America. I went to the altar with that issue. My wife did in Brazil, and we both used our faith and we stood steadfast with it. And not only did the immigration process go very quickly, but also that she's here now with me and she has a driver's license, she has a car to get around, and we're just so happy and thankful to God that we're able to have that.
Although there are innumerable human laws, there are still many injustices which no law can correct. What law can make the husband leave the lover? Make the son to stop using drugs? Bring your health back? Or what law can pay your debts? Have you received what you were supposed to earn? Then Job spoke again. My complaint today is still a bitter one, and I try hard not to groan aloud. If only I knew where to find God, I would go to his court. I would lay out my case and present my arguments. Every case brings two elements, arguments and evidence. There are many people full of arguments, but this is not enough to bring justice. There must be evidence. And in our case, the evidence is our faith in God's court. And that is why we will cry out to God before his tribunal. Sunday, September 17th, the day of God's justice in your life. 7075 Southwest Freeway, or in a Universal Church near you.